is your struggle, or was your struggle with going into ministry full time what catapulted you into trusting God?
No. Okay, so yes and no. I was a believer before I was called to ministry. But the idea that I was going to take my life's course and change it, I needed to know it was real on a level that perhaps I hadn't searched out up till that point. And so I tried to dive. Getting an answer to whether or not the Bible was really the Word of God, the Bible was reliable, is the thing that fueled me all the way through to my PhD research. I mean, that's why I did that. Yeah, I also like school, but there were years when I really wanted to quit. By the way, they tried to throw me out of my PhD program twice because I took so long to finish my dissertation work. I managed to convince them to let me stay in there. I had all sorts of health problems during that time, and God even had his hand in that. I won't go into it too much now. But I would say what catapulted me into my study of the scriptures and making sure that I could found my life on it, because listen, I didn't want to give my life to a lie. I didn't want to be setting myself up for some sort of crisis that's going to happen down the road when I'm like, this is all false and it's not real and I've given my life to it and I've passed up this one life to live that I have and I could have been enjoying myself, and a lot of my peers were coming out of school and making a lot of money and getting good jobs, and they're like, what are you doing after school? I'm going into ministry, which I can't complain, but I have not made the salaries that my friends that went to work for Texas Instruments, that went to work for Google, that went to work for Microsoft, they got signing bonuses of houses in some of these Microsoft villages. Whew, I had to know that it was real. So I wouldn't say it catapulted my belief in God, but it did really put a fire underneath me to study if the Word of God was really all that it was cracked up to be.